Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video by me, FoxyNoTail, here on the truly Bedrock survival server. It is Season 4, Episode 9, and you might notice something has changed around my base. That's right, my little farm area is gone, my sugarcane has gone, my bamboo has gone, my carrots, potato, wheat and beetroot have gone, my melons and pumpkins have gone. You might also notice that the area around here is looking a lot nicer. I have blended all of the terrain a little bit more nicely. We've now finished off laying all of the grass, which is leading down to Mr. Beardstone's area over there and Jessie B's area over there. And I've blended in some of these hills as well, ready for landscaping. Okay, so looking at my book for episode 9, we've got a few things that I would like to achieve. I would like a new source of iron, which would probably mean an iron farm. I would like to look at getting some achievements because I haven't got them all. I'd like to look at doing some landscaping, and I'd like a squid farm. And of course, just like we've had for many pages now, I would like some more XP, but that's not overly urgent just yet. Before we get to the iron farm though, let's first of all take a look at the achievements. Since the last episode, there have been several live streams, including the Truly Bedrock stream weekend, in which I actually completed a whole bunch of achievements, from the Caves and Cliffs one, which was falling from world height down to bedrock. Let's do this! We're going to go in third person just to make it even more terrifying all the way down the... Oh my goodness, I can't believe we did it! The sound of music playing a jukebox outside. Getting ancient debris on all of my armor. There we go. All my netherite gone, mate. Crafting a banner from an enchanted golden apple. It's not the right one. Hitting the bullseye on a target block. Hurrah!
Ancient
I hit the bullseye. And a whole bunch of other things as well. The most difficult one was trading with a villager at the build height limit. Come on, villager. One more block up. Come on. Come on. He's nearly there. Le piston. No! Do you need to come up one more block? You appear to be slipping off in the wrong direction. Now we're on the correct block. One more of those. Right, I don't want to lose the piston though. No! Really, one more block up. Please, sir. Please. 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 Oh my goodness me. Thank you so much. A couple that I thought would be easy to do that I didn't manage to do, though, is whatever floats your goat, which is basically to get in a boat and float with a goat, which I couldn't find any goats, so I couldn't do that. Also, breeding 2 pandas with bamboo would be nice and easy, but I couldn't find any pandas. And there's a couple more on here that I would like to be able to do. Wax on, wax off is basically waxing 32 pieces of copper and unwaxing them, which I could do, but I don't have 32 pieces of wax. Befriending lots of stray cats, which we'll talk about in a minute, and then trading for 1,000 emeralds, which is also something we'll talk about in a minute. So first things first, talking about cats, you can see I've got a tamed cat here. We've got a jelly cat, and the reason for that is even though we've only got 4 villagers here and only 4 beds underneath the floor, I get stray cats almost every day, which is bizarre. No, it isn't, FoxyNoTail. That's really normal. Well, maybe it is, but when I show you something else, you'll realize how bizarre it is. Over on another live stream on my YouTube channel, we did another farm, and no, it wasn't this mob farm, which has been working very nicely and giving us lots and lots of drops. We actually made an iron farm based on my Easy Iron Farm for Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial, which there's a video for, which I'll link in the description if you want to check it out. And we built this entire thing on the live stream, and it works perfectly. It works great. And the best thing about this is these villagers will trade dyes for emeralds. And I know a really easy way to get dyes, particularly black dye, and that is through squid. The weird thing is, though, that this farm has been running for literally hours. Hours and hours and hours, getting us loads and loads of iron, which is fantastic. No complaints at all here. But not one single cat has spawned inside it, which is absolutely bizarre, because in all of my testing, when I built this thing in 1.17, it was cats galore. But yeah, not a single cat has spawned in there, which is great. But you'll see, we already have a whole ton of iron, which I can now craft into tasty iron blocks. Now, crafted up, that doesn't look like quite as much iron as it did in these chests, but it is quite a lot of iron, and you can see we've also got a whole bunch of poppies, which, of course, are red dye. So before we've even got a squid farm, we could potentially find ourselves one of these morons that actually trades for red dye and, you know, make a whole bunch of money. We also actually need to level them up to their dye trade as well, which is kind of difficult. Why is it difficult? Well, because I got to trade wool with them or emeralds, and I don't like spending money, okay? Jeez. So quickly back to our book then. Of course, we've ticked off iron. We are going to make our way towards achievements by trading dyes with those villagers and hopefully getting some wax at some point and finding a goat and some pandas. But before we do any of that, let's look at a squid farm. Zap! 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 I'm looking... Zap! I'm looking for a goat. Look... Oh, I don't think that's really Zap. Why is the bee so interested in him? I think that's one of those avatars, isn't it? Has Zap got any goats? Zap doesn't have a goat. Zap's got bees, though. Maybe we could steal his honey. We can get that achievement. No stealing, FoxyNoTail. No stealing. You already got caught out for stealing Mr. Beardstone's beach. We're not stealing anything else. Oh, dear, Mr. Whisper. Your iron farm design is clearly working perfectly. Your iron golem is not in the fire, my friend. Not in the fire. Just going to put that out there. Okay, so according to the game files, the squid spawning rules are as follows. There are two different types. You've got squid spawning in oceans, and you've got squids spawning in rivers. If a squid spawns in an ocean, it will only spawn on the surface, i.e. it won't spawn in a cave. It'll only spawn underwater, and they will have a density limit of 4, so it means you can only get 4 squids at once. And they will spawn in groups of 2 to 4 squids, which is very useful to know. In a river, however, they will still spawn in the surface. They still will spawn underwater, so no caves, but they have a density limit of 2, which means you're only going to get half as many. So we definitely want to be building this thing in the ocean. So the most basic type of squid farm is basically just this, which is a pool of water over the top of magma blocks inside of a box. And then underneath that, all you'd have is a bit of rail and some minecart hoppers, and that would pick up all of the items that get dropped. And you only need to be about 24 blocks away for the squids for them to start spawning, and then you get a whole bunch of tasty drops. However, I've got an idea. You see, on Truly Bedrock Season 3, I did an entire video on glow squid spawning, and we discovered that this particular design here was actually the most efficient, and that was because it had multiple layers of water, which allowed more squid to spawn at once, or at least more glow squid to spawn at once. Oh my goodness me, did you see those hopper minecarts then? They were like shooting across the entire... What? So here I have a squid test set up. We have a squid tank with 6 layers of water, and outside that tank we have Frank, who is going to pick up items for us. When I turn that command block on, any items that are in there, basically so I don't need a hopper minecart, are going to go to Frank, they're going to go in the hopper, and they're going to go in this chest. So all I've got to do is AFK above this thing for 10 minutes or so and see how many squid we get spawning and how much we get from it. Then all I'm going to do is empty the water out, put 1 layer of water in instead of 6, and see if the rates are better or worse, or the same. And the time is running out. I have 3 seconds left. I better get down here and turn off the turn off the command block. There we go. 5 minutes is up, and we got 64 and 39 int sacks, but we didn't get any bones or fish. Remember, something I didn't realize that's changed in this version of Minecraft, and I'm going to show you what that is. So looking at the spawn rules for COD, as of Minecraft 1.13 and above, they would just spawn in oceans with a distance of 12 to 32 blocks away from the player. They would spawn on the surface, i.e. not in caves, they'd be underwater, and then, you know, you've got a density limit of 20, which is great. There was no Y value set to fish, but now there is. In 1.18, they changed the Y value for fish, so fish will now be exactly the same, except that they won't spawn below 50 or above Y64. Which means if we're going to be building a squid farm that also gets us bone meal and fish, we need to be building it at sea level. Which is bad news, because then we need a perimeter to stop them spawning outside of where we want them to spawn. So that's not good at all. So this is literally just going to be a squid farm and not a fish farm. Anyway, enough moaning about that. Let's get rid of all this water. Add just 1 layer of water in instead. Then we need to dump all of this rubbish out of our inventory so that we can take the items out of there and remember what we got for the first test. And then we just need to start the entire thing again. So let's go, Frank. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Frank... Not supposed to pick up all the stuff that I just chucked into the... Oh, jeez. Let's take these away from Frank. Clear our inventory. Jeez, Frank. And then we'll take those away. Jeez. Right, now we need to teleport up and do another AFK, I guess. There we go. Time has run out for the second timer. And this time we got pretty much exactly the same amount of ink sacks in 5 minutes. So I don't think it matters which way you do this. and it's going to be a whole lot easier to just do one layer of water. So I guess that's what we're going to go with. So in terms of where to put this thing, we've got so much ocean around us, it makes to put this somewhere at least near our mob farm or our Ryan farm, or in this general vicinity, because it's where we're doing our industrial stuff. And I guess the easiest way to do it would just be to build out a little bit away from our mob farm, because they need sky access, which means we can't be under that lip of concrete there, and just let them spawn up here. And I'm going to chunk align this so it's just one chunk, and we're going to have a one chunk squid farm. Do a time lapse. No, can't be bothered. Go on, do it. No. Jeez, fine. Okay, I'll do a time lapse. So there we go. As easy as that. Very, very quick and simple thing to build. All we need to do now is work out where our AFK spot is going to be, and that's just going to be 32 blocks above this thing. We'll make a nice little glass platform base for our AFK spot just here. Put some walls up so nothing can get us when we're inside it. A little lid on the top. A torch on the inside to keep it nice and light, and we are now good to go AFK at this thing, although I do need to now break that tower, which means breaking half the stuff I've just made, but that's fine. So the question now is just, will it work? And I can already see something down there, but I think that's just scaffolding I've just left down there. Yeah, it is. So we just need to wait for some squids to spawn, which I honestly thought they would have done by now, so I am mildly concerned that nothing has spawned yet. Okay, I've sat here for a couple of minutes and literally nothing has spawned. What have I done wrong? There's no blocks above it. That's glass, so that doesn't count, so it's got sky access. It's above an ocean. It's the same design I just had in that test world, which is magma blocks with a layer of water. Perhaps there's already squid down below that have spawned that are taking up the mob cap. Maybe. Oh, this is good though, because look, the mob farm's working while I'm here, so at least we're getting something. It's not impossible that Dadcraft could be taking up the mob cap, but it should be localized to the player. But I'm getting nothing. It's an ocean. It's clearly an ocean. It is an ocean. So it's not that. Let's just hop down below, because I know there have been squid down here playing with the Guardians. I'm not seeing any squid down here either, though. This is very concerning. I'm going to relog. Okay. I have relogged into the game. We're getting drowned spawning. Ah, squids have spawned now that I've relogged. That's weird. And fish. More squid. Huh. Why did I need to relog for squid and fish to start spawning? That's not right. Okay, so if they're spawning down there, there's absolutely no reason they won't spawn up here. So I'm back at the AFK platform. I am going to hit F1. I'm going to cheaty zoom in using the FOV changer app. And I am going to hope that something spawns down there, please. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing is spawning. Why? Well, I have some good news and some bad news. I've been AFK here for about an hour and a half while I've been editing this video, and we have had some squid. The bad news, well, that was good news, by the way. The bad news is we have had about 5 minutes worth of squid, maybe slightly more, as we've only got 2.5 stacks worth of ink sacks. So, something has been stopping them spawning regularly, and I don't know what it is. Now, Dadcraft has been online all of this time. Zloy has come online. We've got Big Chicken over at the Iron Farm. It could well be that the passive mob cap is being met by other players. That's not impossible at all, but that would really be, you know, not very good. So, what I need to do is AFK here when it's a little bit less busy on the server, he says, with only other one person online, and see if that makes any difference. Now, I have tried logging Big Chicken out. That didn't make any difference at all, but yeah, hopefully we can do this a little bit later on when it's a little bit more quiet, and hopefully we'll have a slightly better result, because at the moment we're getting zip. However, while we're getting zip here, We've been getting an awful lot of iron golems spawning. I've had my eye on Big Chicken's screen, and we've got a whole bunch more iron here again. So, yeah, this one's going okay. That one, not so much. Good news, peeps. I am now the only person actually online, which means we should start getting some squids in this, unless this thing is severely broken, which it looks like it is severely. Oh my God, why are we not getting any squid? Let me relog again. Okay, fingers crossed this has done it. I can't see why we wouldn't be getting squids. It doesn't make any sense that we're not, but apparently we're not. I don't understand what's going on. We've still got hardly anything at all. Right, okay, if we can't find squids, what I am going to do, I'm going to go grab a whole bunch of spare rockets, and we're going to go see if we can find a goat, put it in a boat, and then get some pandas and feed them some bamboo, which means we need to go find a bamboo jungle, which means we've got a lot of flying to do. Okay, let's do this. Now, I believe somewhere near our mob farm, there is a jungle, and I believe there's actually a bamboo forest or a bamboo jungle within that jungle. The problem is finding it. If we carry on in that direction, we actually get to Slack's base. If we carry on in that direction, we get to DB's Ocean Monument, and I believed it was somewhere in between. Now, you might argue that this jungle is a bamboo jungle because there is, just over here, look, a single piece of bamboo. So, of course, this definitely must be a bamboo jungle, but I don't see any pandas. Certainly not two of them to breed together, or parrots, or ocelots. In fact, there's just nothing spawning. No sheep, no fish, no squid. Nothing, like literally nothing spawning. Oh, a squid. Good job. And oh, jeez. Loads of drowned. Not having any problems with drowned spawning at all. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to this little area, which is nice and flat and should be easy to spot anything passive spawning. You can see clearly there are no passive mobs spawning at all. I'm the only player online, so there should be some around. Now I'm going to restart the server and see if that makes a difference. Okay, the server is restarted. I am logging in. Are we going to get passive mobs spawning now that... Yes, look, a sheep immediately as soon as I've logged back in. Any more passive mobs would like to spawn? That would be very nice of you. Now, I don't want to suggest to anybody that Bedrock Edition's not working very well, but I mean, we got 3 chickens there. There should be a whole bunch of... Oh, we got a cow now. So things are starting to spawn in slowly but surely. Okay, let's go see if we can find some pandas in that bamboo jungle-ish, sort of. Oh, there's another piece of bamboo. There's 2 pieces of bamboo at this jungle. Oh, no, look, loads. 3, 4 pieces of bamboo. We're guaranteed pandas now. There's a parrot. We have found a parrot. I'm gonna have to kill you though, because I need to like reduce the mob cap so that we can get pandas. Oh no, I've got a parrot head now. Bro, sheep, you're not allowed to be here. You're not a panda. Pig, you're not allowed to be here. Oh, look at all these passive mobs spawning since I restarted the server. Okay, just needed a boot. Cow, you are not a panda. 2 sheep up there. Loads of passive mobs, not the right ones. Well, peeps, I don't appear to be in a jungle right now, but I'll tell you what. There is one just over here, and there is ample bamboo in it. There is bamboo there. There is bamboo there. There is bamboo there, there, and there, and there. And just at the top of this hill past this pig, I have snagged me a single panda in a boat. Oh, he's despawned. Great. I didn't think they could despawn. Oh, jeez. They can despawn when they're in a boat? What a... I had a panda. Now I've got nothing. This game. Why? Today is not my lucky day. More parrots. I'm sorry, parrot face, but you've got to go because I need pandas, not parrots. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wow, that is some interesting terrain generation. More ocelots. Ah, a panda. A panda. Is it 1 or is it 2? Please have spawned 2 together in the same block. No, it's just 1 again. Panda, you're useless. Follow me, though. I've got bamboos. Let's go find you a friend. Don't go in a boat, though, because you'll despawn. Okay? Can you put pandas on leads? These are the questions nobody's asking, but I feel that we need the answers to. No, you cannot put a panda on a lead. Okay, but I can encase it in a fence, which should stop it despawning. Or at least that's the laws of Minecraft. If something is in a pen, it is therefore no longer... Well, it becomes persistent, let's put it that way. He sat down. I'm in a fence. You are, Mr. Panda. It's the best fence you've ever been in. No escaping. Here, have some bamboo. Enjoy. No, you've got to take it. There you go. Oh, there you go. Look. Lovely. You can eat it if you want, or just stare at me menacingly whilst holding it. Jeez, it's not poisoned. It is time to find Panda a friend, which means murdering all the pigs and cows again. Yay for murder. I'm looking for pandas as I go through the jungle. I can't see monkeys or your uncle, but I'm looking for pandas because that's what I need. I feel like there should have been loads of bamboo down there, but it's gone. Not many trees. Man, where's the pandas? I'm looking for the pandas. I only got one panda. There must be more somewhere. There's 2 pink pandas. No, wait, they're pigs. This song's not very good. It doesn't rhyme with pigs or pandas. Panda. I'm looking for pandas. I'm looking for pandas, got me looking all around, chasing down the achievements. I'm hunting Jungle Town, bamboo, boogaloo, panda eat, panda poo, looking for panda more, make them breed, higher score. I only got one panda, there must be more somewhere. I'm looking round the jungle, chopping ocelots, ripping parrots' heads off, still making piggies pop. Problems with the mocap, something's not quite right. I did a server restart, but it's putting up a fight. There's 2 pink pandas, no way, they're pigs. What you playing at there is making panda mobs so small. With the camouflage fur, they're not standing out at all. How am I gonna find one when it all just looks the same? Oh, there's 2, but they went more. Oh, geez, that's cows again. Looking for pandas. Looking for pandas. Ah, panda has spawned next to panda. This is very convenient. Pandas, all you've got to do is do the whole baby making thing. There you go. Have some bamboos. Get in the mood. Oh, let me move the bed out of the way. That won't help you at all, will it? Why are you not getting in the mood? I thought you... Do I not understand how pandas work? Yeah, there's loads of it. Do they have to have loads? Let me look at the achievements again. Breed 2 pandas with bamboo. I'm trying. Why am I doing it wrong? I don't understand. Okay, we're going to have to Google this. How to breed pandas. Minecraft. Bedrock. How to breed pandas. There's a handy video.
When you feed bamboo to pandas, you might notice a couple things other than breeding. So the requirements for breeding, you have to build 8 blocks of bamboo, and it has to be at least 5 blocks away from them. So I'll just put it like right here, right beside them. And you can use bone meal, so I'm gonna bone meal it.
They've got to have bamboo around them?
Higher than 8 blocks. And now, as you can see,
what?
I caught that a baby. Someone just...
This game is moronic. Why? What is... Oh my goodness me, pandas. This is absolutely ridiculous. I've got to grow you bamboo. Ah, we got love hearts. This is good news. Now they've both got love hearts. Make baby, please. I need small panda. There we go. There we go. Way, we did it. We've bred pandas. We've breeded pandas. This is excellent news. And what I am going to do, actually, is I'm just going to put them in a pen. I'm not going to take them anywhere, but I am going to put them in a pen so that if we ever need to, we can come back and utilize these pandas in one way or another. There we go. I got it. I got the Zoologist achievement. This is great news. Okay, I am nearly back at our giant mountain. Now, I don't actually want to be near our giant mountain because there's a lot of entities already over there, and that's going to stop things from spawning. So I'm going to hover around this little mountain here because there's not a great deal over there, and hopefully we'll find some goats spawning around this point. We managed pandas. We can manage goats. Okay, I'm not getting any goats here. I'm going to move around to a different area of mountains. I know they generally spawn on the slopes, but I can't remember the exact biome name of where they spawn. So we'll find them. This bit looks very goaty. Just going to put that out there. Goaty? Yes, it looks very goaty. I would expect to see goats here for sure. Why? I don't know. I'm so far away from anything else. Nothing else should literally be able to spawn. But I'm not seeing anything. This mountain looks very goaty, yes. Do I need to restart the computer? Do I need to restart the surfer again? Surfer? Yeah, the surfer is the one that makes everything spawn in, right? The guy with the surfboard. I don't think you quite understand how this works. I do. There's a surfer, right? And he makes everything spawn in with his surfboard. You're an idiot. World-class moron. I know. It's bedtime again. Ain't gonna be nothing spawning at bedtime. Just saying. Top quality mountaintop sleeping here. if you could just do me the massive favor of popping into existence, it would be greatly appreciated. Well, I'm risking it. I'm going to go back over here where I've definitely seen them spawn before. There was one down here when I was working on my cabin. The server is back on. I'm back in. Do we have any insta-spawn goats? Chickens. Why is it always chickens? Okay, well, I have flown around this mountain range quite a few times now, and I haven't seen a single goat. I've restarted the server 2 more times, and still no goats are spawning. So there is another way we can do this, which is what I probably should have done in the first place, to be honest. And that's to load this world up in single player. Because when you download a world to single player, it's no longer running on the server, and it no longer is susceptible to all of the problems with servers. The only downside is I now don't have any of my stuff, so I need to find a way to steal a boat and find a goat. So I'm kind of back at square one. Now, I'm doing a bit of going around stealing things in order to get the equipment that I need, and I keep finding so many things that I just really want. So many things that I just really want. It's a shame that this is a throwaway world, because all of these things I want. The only thing I haven't found, what I'd really like, is some elytra. Got anything worth stealing, mate? Oh, look at all. Oh, yay, elytra. Many of them. I just need rockets now. Must be rockets in here as well. Wow, no, they've got a sugarcane farm, but no rockets. Well, I can glide then. I just can't fly. Oh, it's bedtime. Good job I stole a bed. As I was saying, I can glide. I just can't fly now, which is fine. I don't see the need to fly to get to the mountainside. Go! Quick! Quick! Make it as high up as we can. Oh, that wasn't too bad, actually. Rabbits! Loads of rabbits! At least things are spawning. Don't want rabbits, though, game. I need goats. Take your rabbits, put them in the bin, and give me some goats, please. A goat! A goat has appeared! This is good news. Get in the boat, goat! We need to go for a float. You and I in the boat. Come on, let's do this. We got this. We're going to get the achievement. Wait, stop. I want to just take a moment to inform you all now that I am a complete moron. And I know you already know that, but I am even more of a moron because I completely misinterpreted the very obvious and very simple way to get this achievement. I'm not going to tell you how. You can just watch. But know that I now know that it's wrong, okay? Jeez. A goat! A goat has appeared! This is good news. Get in the boat, goat. We need to go for a float. You and I in the boat. Come on, let's do this. We got this. We're going to get the achievement. Please being able to get achievements on this world in single player. Here we go, goat. Here we go. We're going over the edge. If we could do with a bit more of a takeoff. To be honest, this ramp's not ideal. Just need to find a cliff to fall off so we can float with the boat in a go. Here we go. There's a big hole, goat. We're going for it. Here we go. Did he survive? No, I don't believe the goat did survive, but that's okay. We should have got the achievement. The boat didn't survive either somehow. I'm literally stuck down this hole now. I can't get back out. No! I have managed to make my escape almost out of the giant hole. I haven't seen an achievement flash on my screen to say I've got an achievement though. So maybe I didn't float with the goat for long enough, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I did it wrong. Get in a boat and float with a goat. That's what I did. I did that. I did exactly that. At least my zoologist has come through now though. I'm at 94%. We've only got 8 more to do. Well, I got bored of being in single player, so I'm back on truly Bedrock again, hoping to find a goat there. It was very difficult hopping around the mountainsides trying to find goats without any rocket. I'm the only one on again, although Big Chicken is back, but Big Chicken's actually been at the squid. Oh, Mr. Beardstone's logged on. Boo! A rabbit has spawned. I must kill it so that goats can spawn instead. Come here. Come here while I murderize you. There we go. 2 goats have appeared on actual truly Bedrock. Come back, come back, come back, come back. I want at least one of you to get in the boat, please. Okay, goat number 1. Between you and I have brought many scaffolding with me. And I'm going to put it up as high as I can so that we have ample opportunity to get this achievement, okay? You and I are going to be falling from world height. I need to put that on the boat. There we go. Let's get in the boat with the goat and go for a float, I guess. Let's third person this. See if we can reverse a little bit. I would quite like to fall off the other side. In 3, In 2. In 1, we are going to float with a boat. No, with a goat in a boat. Come on, this has got to count for floating with a goat in a boat, surely. And fly, just in case. Goat died, but I didn't, and boat has gone a long way. That's got to count. That's got to count. Other goat, you may be required, but I hope not. I'm pretty confident I've got it. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes, see if the achievement comes through. If it doesn't, other goat is going for a float in a boat. And then all of a sudden, after a live stream and about 2 hours worth of trying to do this achievement in-game, it finally dawned on me what it actually meant. Oh, jeez, I'm an idiot. I told you I was a moron. Hey, guess what, peeps? I'm a total moron. We know. We've been shouting at you for the whole stream. You don't float in the sky. Well, how do boats float? Boats float on the water. You float with a goat in a boat on the water. Of course you do. Why did I think you had to float in the sky? I'm so used to killing villagers with boats. Why? What am I doing with my... Oh, jeez, I'm so stupid. Come on, goat. We're going to go find a river. Oh, jeez. What an absolute moron. Come on, you need to get in this boat. We need to go find some river or water to go for a float. Oh, my goodness me. What an absolute idiot. How many of you genuinely were screaming at me right in the comments? How many of you genuinely realized that I was making a mistake and were screaming at me? And if anybody can be honest and actually admit that they were thinking the same thing as me, I'd be really interested to know that as well. I can't be the only one that thought you had to float with a goat in a boat on, like, in the air. Oh dear, I'm in Pandas. Oh dear, this is... Maybe there's water down here. So there's 2 things I need to do here. First of all, I've got to get this boat down the mountain, which is obviously tricky in itself. But then I've got to find a river, and I don't actually know where there is a river. So this is really tricky. I'm assuming there's one at the bottom of this hill, but I don't actually know. Can I take him for a float in an aqua thingy? Aquifer? Who knows? Water there. Will that count? Can I go in that? Let's go find out. It's water. The boat will float, and I've got a goat. You thought that last time when you were flying in the sky with it. Killed 2 goats. I murdered 2 goats trying to fly with them. I'm so cruel. I'm so stupid. I'm such an idiot. Okay, I am now officially floating with a goat in a boat. The boat's drowning. The goat drowned. This is not good. Oh, please give me the achievement. Please say I did enough. It was enough. I got the achievement. This is very good news, which means I have 95%, 111 out of 118 completed, and all we need now are these ones. Now, it's going to be very difficult to do a lot of these ones, certainly in today's video, but I am going to see if I can get the last few emeralds of 1,000. I only need 115 emeralds, and I'm hoping with those dyes, that shouldn't be too difficult. Before we get to the dyes, we're going to start with Stickman, and we're going to trade a whole bunch of sticks with him until he runs out of... Oh no, until I've run out of wood, apparently. 7 emeralds! Oh, this is going to take a long time. Unbreaking Villager has maxed out his paper trade. What about you, Efficiency 5 Villager? How many papers will you let me sell? Not many. Wow, okay. Mr. Bending is now maxed out as well, so that's our paper done. Come on, Squid Farm, what have you got for me? Less than I was hoping for, but it's some. So there are 4 types of dye that we have in reasonable supply. The first one being the poppies we get from the iron farm, obviously as red dye. The second one being the ink sacs that we get from the squid farm. The third one being loads of lapis lazuli that we've got from mining. We've got even more of that back at the base. And obviously we've got loads and loads of bones as well now from our bone farm. So we got loads of white dye. Oh, good news as well on the third unlock. I didn't realize that also unlocked dye. So this one is not only a black dye trader, but a red dye trader as well, which means we can get even more dyes from this guy. Oh, I'm only on my 3rd trader, and I've just got the achievement. I didn't expect that to happen just yet. What? There we go. Look at that. Master Trader, trade for 1,000 emeralds. This is absolutely fantastic, which means I only have 6 achievements left to go. The wax on, wax off is going to be really easy because that's just getting some wax. I thought the cats one was going to be easy because my villagers created cats and this iron farm created cats, but they've both stopped. And I really thought it would be easy to get a cat to give me a gift, but unfortunately we use one player sleep on here, which completely ruins that, so I'll have to do that in a single player world. But for now, I'm just going to collect all of my things and I guess head home.